It's fine. Yeah, how good could it be? But if you're like, it's quite excellent. Are you on Christmas break? No? Next week. When do you go on break? You have Monday? You have to be in school Monday and Tuesday? Public school has to get a certain amount of days. Alright. But when did you start school? Oh, September, you started break. Okay. Well, I wish you were on break already. So we're all going out later. Danny, what do you like to do outside of school? Like, what are your interests? What's that? Hang out with my friends. That's the best answer I've ever heard. My friend Stan said that in an interview for boarding school. They were like, it was like he had to have a really impressive answer, you know? And all the other people were like, I volunteer, or I build a sailboat in the bottle, or whatever. And he was like, I like to hang out with my friends. What do you and your friends do? Heavyweight. Future heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh my God.
This is a boring and cliche question, but what would you like to be when you grow up? A math coach. Damn. Leave the not thought out comedy to me. You don't know yet? You don't like her? Yeah, whatever. Don't go to college, by the way, waste of time. For real, it is a waste of time. You've heard me go off on it earlier. Take that to heart. Well, I wish you well, Danny. I hope you have a great Christmas break. It's the most exciting thing in the world. You're very welcome. You're very polite. Be sure to drink water. I found that I didn't drink any water throughout all of puberty. And I was just like dehydrated all the time. Every day for lunch I would drink a Mountain Dew and one of those big pretzels in the cafeteria. And it was just miserable. And I think that had something to do with it. You're cool, I like it. Some kids in 2014 are difficult, because they're very entitled. Danny's a polite young man. Kids are very entitled now because they have a lot of rights. Many more rights than we had. That's the biggest civil rights increase I've seen in my life. The rights of children have gone through the roof. I had no rights when I was a kid. I remember one time I walked into a supermarket by myself. I was 10 years old, walked into a supermarket through the double doors, okay? And the woman behind the counter just looked at me and she went, "Now!" And I went, all right, and I turned around. Kids get a lot now. They get a lot of what they want, even before they know they want it. They came out with a movie called Rio 2. Remember Rio? I don't. Well, some children liked it, so they made a Rio 2. Yeah, that's right, everybody. The gang from Rio is back. You mean we're going back to Rio? Is probably a line from that garbage movie. There are 2 Rios, okay? There are 3 Madagascars. There's 2 Happy Feet, there's 2 Kung Fu Pandas, there's 5 Ice Ages. There's 5 Ice Ages. There's 5 Ice Ages. They made 5 of them. That is a lot. I'm not saying these are bad movies, but that is a lot of entertainment for an audience of people that if you put them in a room and turned off the lights and said go to bed, they would go to bed. That is a lot of cinema being turned out for an audience of people that would watch, I don't know, anything you put them in front of. When I was 4 years old, I didn't even watch movies. My housekeeper and I just watched $20,000 Pyramid. Neither of us spoke English, and we just stared at the TV. But they all get sequels now. It's insane. Do you know what I would do if my kid liked the movie Rio? I'd show him Rio again. I go, yeah, but this is Rio 2. Bye. But they make the sequels, they spend millions of dollars on them, and they have famous people do the voices of the animals. Who gives a shit? Are kids interested in that? Or they're like, wait a second, who does the voice of the cockatoo? Oh, Mark Ruffalo, he's excellent. Rio 2 is rated G for mild rude humor. That means that like some lemur eats too many kiwis and then burps or something. Shit. I liked family kid movies when I was younger, but they were slightly darker and weirder when you look back at them. Like my favorite movie when I was a kid was Back to the Future, and my hero was Marty McFly. I loved Back to the Future. I wanted to be Marty McFly in every way. I rewatched